Hello and welcome to Chocolate Covered Games monthly melt segment of Voted for June 2023. This month question that I posted to people.
It was very confusing, apparently.
I think they don't like to read the whole question because they're idiots. I asked the people if you would take all of the cards out of every game.
If you combine all of your cards from all of your board games into a pile, not including CCG, TCG, and LCG, how much do you think that pile would weigh?
Yeah, and for people that don't know, TCG is
Trading card game.
And
CCG is collectible card game, and LCG is living card game.
Which are
CCG is also chocolate covered games.
Yeah, well, so they couldn't collect us. But I took out the three biggest things for cards, like people just own crates of Magic cards or crates of Pokemon. I just wanted people to have the cards from their board games. So I gave them, I believe, 7 options. I started at 5 pounds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 choices.
I gave them 11 choices because I went in increments of 5, from 5 pounds to
55 and above. So the one with the most was 55 and above.
Which I don't believe.
Then 5 pounds. And then it looked like a pretty close tie between 20 and 15. Then there was a smattering of everything else.
Yeah, I believe we had only like 57 people vote on this.
73 votes.
73 votes on this.
So somebody put between Red Dragon Inn, Mansions of Madness, and a few others. I'm already at max. Above 100 more, where's that option? Minis are heavy.
Yeah, I did reply to that guy, explain to him, I'm not including minis.
I can't get anything else in here. The max end of the scale seems very low. A lot of people are going to hit that ceiling. Owning everything from Thunderstone Quest, Monster Hunter World would almost go over that. When a game is heavy ship, it's usually because of cards.
That statement is true.
Yeah.
But the way I see this, because I figured out the weight of a card, and I figured out, 5 pounds of cards is 1,500 cards. So at 50, that's 15,000 cards. And people are like, yeah, I just got 15,000 cards. Like, my all-in collection of Everdale, I think only has 300 cards. And it's heavy because, it's in a brick. Yeah. But I'm not going to be like, oh, this must be 22 pounds because I'm super weak.
We weighed... I have a 3,200 count box of baseball cards. Mm-hmm. We weighed that. Mm-hmm. And what did that come in at? That came in at like 5 pounds, right?
Yeah.
For 3,200. Mm-hmm. So that's a lot of cards.
Yeah, I don't think people realize that it does take a lot of cards to equal a lot of weight. It's just, when you have them together, you're like, this is heavier than what I think.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Now, granted, I know that the 3,200 count or the 5,000 count card boxes of my baseball cards are heavy because I move them a lot.
Mm-hmm. But then you weigh and you're like, wow, this is surprisingly less than what it feels like.
Well, the 3,200 count box especially, mm-hmm. It feels like it weighs more, mm-hmm. But that's just, I think, because it's a little smaller and more compact.
Yeah.
Now would I go and pick up 6 of my 5,000 count boxes at once? No.
Yeah. It's an unruly shape. The weight's
disproportional.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think amount of cards to weight is a very odd thing to think about weight-wise. Mm-hmm. Granted, yes, if you have everything Dominion,
mm-hmm. You're still not hitting the 50. You're probably up in the 30s.
No, but if you have everything Dominion, everything DC Deck Builder, everything
Marvel
Legendary,
Then I could see you getting up there close.
everything Ascension.
Maybe it's because those seasonal boxes are like 3 seasons, and the boxes are only like that big. So you're talking 3, 6.
There's still a lot of cards. It adds up. And
So you're falling into that trap of people. No, I have 1 brick of.
no, but I'm saying if you'd have all that together.
Yeah.
What's the other one like all that with the star?
Star.
The outer space one.
Star Realms.
Yeah, Star Realms. If you'd have all that, if you had nothing but like deck builders.
Yeah. I mean,
if you had all of Baseball Highlights 2045.
I still think you're thinking way more than what it would in your head, just because it's a lot.
Well, you'd be in like the 15-pound range.
I think about the 10.
No, I mean, because look at all the cards for DC Deck Builder.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all the cards for Legendary.
I meant just for like Baseball Highlight.
No, I'm talking if you had
all
that,
the other stuff, yeah.
All the Dominion.
Yeah.
You're going to get up there.
Mm-hmm.
But you'd have to have nothing but games with or only cards, and that's it.
Yeah.
So.
I just think people are dumb when it comes to figuring out weights for stuff. And I just think, if people would realize, because I think maybe they thought if they would have had the cards with the boxes, because like the one person said, my minis are heavy, or like,
yeah. Well,
people were adding other things into this.
Yeah. You just have to take the cards out. Think baseball cards.
And then
you store baseball cards. That's the easiest thing.
I'm surprised no one came up to me and be like, my sleeved copy of this game that I have triple sleeved is super heavy. Well, no, it's triple sleeved. My version of Marvel Legendary that I have in screw downs, every single card is heavy.
Yeah.
It takes up 1 room in our house for these screw downs.
Those screw downs ruin the cards.
Well, whatever the new ones are.
But I never did screw downs.
Yeah, what are they called? 2-touch or 1-touch?
1-touch.
Yeah.
1-touch everything.
Yeah, I've 1-touch my whole set of cards.
Yep, be expensive. You could never shuffle your deck.
You had to do like the Vegas shuffle.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, good question, stupid people. Maybe don't.
Well, no, it was could have been worded a little better, I think. And the problem was you gave too many choices.
Well, if I would have been like 50, 100.
Well, no, because we knew what, a 3,200 count box of baseball cards weighed. Mm-hmm. How many people do you think went and weighed a 3,200 count baseball card box?
Oh, they could have weighed one of their things.
Nobody went and did that and voted.
Which is the problem with voters today.
So the question didn't work well with people who were just thinking, because again, you're gonna think high. Mm-hmm. You already think, okay, I have a box of Dominion with 7 of the expansion boxes in it. Mm-hmm. And then if, let's say it was like that guy we played with that one time who had that trunk. Mm-hmm. He's adding in the weight of that trunk probably when he lifts it up.
Yep, because that's the game to him.
So overall, the question wording didn't help the answers. And the number of choices you gave was way too many. You should have stopped at like 20.
Well, no, because then everyone would complain, like, 20 pounds, my one game weighs that much.
Well, then that would have been the top one instead of 55, where it doesn't make sense.
Well, because I wanted 50 as an option, but I didn't want to go 50 plus, so I had to go one step above.
But again, at that, you would have needed 10 of the 3,200 count boxes. Nobody has that many cards.
According to you, there's somebody that all they play is deck builders and owns everything for
that
them.
Would be the only way to get there. So overall, it wasn't that good of a question for this one.
Wait until next month's question, where I say if you add up every single page of your rule books, what's the final number count?
Yeah.
Like page wise. People are like, you didn't give me a high enough choice.
Well, we have lots of games where the rules are on the back of the box lid.
So that counts as one page.
So it's not a page.
If I break
it's a box lid.
if I break it and shuffle into paper,
It's still not a page.
Tell that to the internet.
So, leave your comments down below if you thought it was a confusing question. Leave down below what you think would be a good question to ask.
Yes, please leave an idea for a question so I don't have to think of one.
But do hit the thumbs up, share the video, like the video, ring the bell so you know whenever we put something new up. Hopefully that can be more often.
Yep.
If it comes to Tim doing some stuff for this.
And remember, once you like, don't hit the thumbs up because you already did that once.
So do it a third time so it works.
There you go. Odd numbers only. 1s, 3s, 5s.
So thanks for watching.
As always.